Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's video I'm going to be doing like a little catch up. I'm going to be talking all about my life situation at the moment, so stay tuned for that. But I'm also going to be painting today. I have recently loved painting in the past year, and I just thought I would paint with you guys, do a little chilled video, have a little catch up, and yeah, I am just gonna grab my paints and I'm gonna get into it. So if you like this video, then make sure you give it a like, comment and subscribe. But let me just get into it. So I've got my paints here, and I got these from Poundland, and I also got the brushes from Poundland. So I definitely recommend, if you want to do something similar and be a little bit artsy and craftsy, or like paint or make some gifts for some people, and you just want to get into painting, then you can do it on a budget, because Poundland do sell these sorts of things and they are good paints. But I got this box from, I think, The Works, and they sell them for really cheap in there. I'm pretty sure it was like £1.50, and it's such a beautiful design. And so it's normally like this wooden colour, and I have kind of started painting it. You can't really see it on camera because it is white, and maybe the paints aren't as good as I think they are. But obviously I've done a few coatings on this already, and it's just got like this little clasp on the front, and it's just a very cute little jewellery box, a little storage box, like jewellery, like keys, maybe, I don't know, there's just lots of uses for this. So I've got this little box for my grandma, because it's my grandma's birthday soon, and I am a little bit tight on money, but I also got this because I love painting and I love giving meaningful gifts, like types of gifts that I've spent loads of hours either making or just like finding, or I just love giving thoughtful gifts. So I got this for her, and I hope she likes it, because I'm really trying to put all my love and all my respect into this box. So I'm gonna get my white back out. I'm getting the white back out because we need to get on with this, because it's my grandma's birthday in a couple days, but I just haven't had the time, obviously, because there's just a lot going on at the moment. Just trying to see if that one. Okay. Yeah, there's just a lot going on at the moment, which I will obviously get into, but I just haven't had the time, and I've just been out quite a lot, which you can probably tell from my videos, because I just haven't really felt safe there, and I have just obviously had a lot going on at trying to find a new place and just trying to navigate life and being a 20-year-old girl. But I recently have found a place, and it has made me so happy, because I just feel like it's so spiritually connected to me. Like, I feel like it's the right place for my new chapter in my life, and it is going to be something a little bit more my own, and I will be moving in September. I will be like vlogging and taking videos of the process of that, because I love that kind of content, and I hope that you guys will as well. I just am really excited for this place, because it was my grandma's first like thing of her own as well, and it's exactly like the same place and the same room, and it's obviously a little bit strange, and I know how it can come across, but I also do think it's like really sweet, because my grandma has obviously been like a massive inspiration in my life, and she has made completely something from her own, just as my mum has. And you know, it's like these women in my life have made something for themselves, and I will only do the same if I choose to, you know, follow what I want to do and what feels right for me. And that place definitely felt like what was right for me. And the lady that I spoke to, who's going to be like the landlady, she was really lovely, and we just had such a long conversation, and time just flew by. We were there for like an hour and a half, and bearing in mind like all of the viewings I've been to, it's been 10 minutes at most. I mean, one I literally just walked around and looked myself, but this woman was just like so nice, and I just felt like I would be comfortable there, and like they would take care of me there. And I just felt like I could confide in her in like things that have been going on in this current situation. And even on our like first initial like phone call, we had a really long conversation, which I just was not expecting at all. So I feel like it's definitely a good sign that we are getting along so well, and I felt so comfortable in the house. And I feel like sometimes when you just have that feeling, you just kind of know. And in a lot of the viewings that I've been to, I just have not got that feeling at all. So yeah, it's just a little bit annoying, but at least I found somewhere, and we can just keep vibing, keep thriving. And I'm gonna have a whole new space which I can decorate, make it my own, and I'll be able to do a lot more freedom with my videos, and just carry on doing what I wanna do. But I also have just kind of had a bit of like a perspective change recently, seeing as I've been going through a lot, and obviously I've been out and just thinking a lot about my life and where it's taking me. And I definitely have really like embodied what feels right for me, as in I'm really like learning to speak about my emotions properly, and just not let anyone diminish who I am as a person, if that makes sense, or like my dreams. Like, I do believe that I can achieve these things, and I've got the work ethic, and I've got the personality, and I've got, do you know what I mean? Like, I really do have confidence in myself, and I'm not surrounding myself with things that don't align with that sort of version of myself. And it has really just kind of helped me find that inner peace. And I just don't want to give like any attention to any like toxic people anymore, because I just really am not on that wavelength. I'm so done with drama. And I know I'm a Leo, and I know that I do talk a little bit about drama, but I just really like don't want it to consume my life. Like, I'm happy to like jump into it every so often, but I also really am just in a peaceful place right now, and I just want to be creative, make my money, do what I want to do. I also have just really like, I'm trying to envision more like what my future life looks like and what I want that to look like. And I've just really like focused on the businesses, like who I stand as a person, what people I want around me, what types of people I want around me. And I just have let go of so much like past things that have been holding me back, like past relationships and past friends, and just past anxieties. And just, I've accepted that things will be as they be, but I also do have control over my reality. I can choose whether I let things affect me, or I can choose how I react to things. But I am just trying to be a bit more conscious of how things affect me, and I know that I'm the only person that I kind of need to focus on. Obviously, I do want to support my friends and my family, but I am my main priority, and that's something I've really had to step into this year, especially moving out and being in this whole weird situation at my house at the moment. It's just, you've just got to get through it and know that there is an ending to it, but and that's what it is. It is what it is, I mean, but I just am trying to be more positive and trying to put myself out there more and just not hold myself back like I have in the past couple of years, because I just think, what's the point? Who am I holding it back for? Like, things are gonna happen either way. You just need to do what feels right for you and what's best for you. And that is the biggest lesson that I've learned this year. Obviously, those are things like I've kind of known before, but until you really like start to embody that and you start to implement that into your life, like it's just a thought in your head. It's not your reality, if that makes sense. Like, you can say all these things, but until you hold yourself accountable to all of the boundaries and, you know, how you deal with these things, it's just empty words. I mean, obviously it's great to be having those thoughts and acknowledging it, but I think I am such a procrastinator, or have been such a procrastinator, and I just think things will get better by themselves, and I think sometimes no. Although I am going to be staying in this house, I may be going to Amsterdam for my birthday, which it wasn't intentionally for my birthday, but me and my friends really want to go to Amsterdam because one of my friends went earlier this year and she really loved it, and it's just quite cheap to go to and it's a nice place. We just want to like go and have like a really chilled holiday and just vibe in Amsterdam for my birthday, hopefully. But obviously it's just hard at the moment because I'm just trying to save money to be able to move out and live, and not my friends aren't in that situation, so it is a little bit difficult. But I also would love to be in Amsterdam for my birthday. Like, that would be so calm. So fingers crossed. But it's just been a lot of working at the moment, just doing my barista stuff and just focusing on getting stuff ready to move and sorting everything out and throwing away all of the oil and just all of the stuff that has been contaminated with. And I'm just ready for this new chapter where I can just forget about everything and everyone that lives in this house, because I really just, I don't know, don't vibe with the house. To be honest, I think I'm quite a hard person to get along with if you are just rude and a little bit like disrespectful of other people. I just don't really vibe well with people that aren't necessarily good people. And I know we all make mistakes and there isn't necessarily a bad person, but just people that maybe don't align with my morals and my standards. And I think, you know, that's all part of life and learning that you don't want that sort of thing. And at least I tried living in this house and I tried making it work and I tried to stand up for myself, and that's all that I can do really. But I will be spending Christmas at this next place, which is a little bit weird, but I'm just thinking, who cares? Like, at least I will be in a lot happier of a place, and I will be just not dealing with this stuff anymore, and I will not be in this house. So just very grateful at the moment, and then spending a lot more time with my friends and just trying to make plans. And I have just been focusing on me, really. And I don't know if I've got any more life updates, really. Well, that is the end to my video, because I am gonna film another little video for tomorrow, which I hope you guys will enjoy. And I don't necessarily have much more of a life update since my last video, so I will keep you guys updated on everything that happens, and obviously with the move. And I will show you guys the box on TikTok when it's finished, so you can see the final result. But I love you guys lots, and I will see you guys again for another video. But I hope you enjoyed this little paint with me, and I love you. Bye.